something is on your hair, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
one white thing. No, yeah. Yes. Have you removed it? Yes, yes. Wait, stone.
It's white hair. It's
Okay, right there. I think I'm staying. It's well with you.
Oh my god.
Now Nigeria, I do this one. Not be age, than Nigeria.
Hello, welcome to Arteria Talks. This is the very, very first special edition. And the reason why this is special is because on this edition, you have both co-founders of Arteria. And we are doing this because we want you to dive into the creative mindset behind Arteria. I'm Azage Enoch, the creative director and co-founder of Arteria. And with me today, I have...
I'm Joseph Ruge, also co-founder of Arteria. Right now, I occupy the position of managing director and then, of course, programs director. Today, we'd just like for people to be able to see through our minds what Arteria stands for and what we intend to have Arteria be, the vision we have for Arteria. And there's no better way to see that than listening to us. Through a set of questions, we'll be able to decipher all Arteria is and what we want to show the world, what we want everybody to remember Arteria for. So sit back, relax, because this is going to be an exciting ride. So let's just get ahead with it.
Before today, we had us come up with 5 questions each that we're going to be asking each other. I don't know his questions, he doesn't know mine.
That's the funny thing. We hope to get something out of this.
Yeah, so what we'll do is we'll ask each other one question each. Would you go first, please?
All right. Okay, so the question I have here first is, how African do we really want Arteria to feel? Not in perspective of the aesthetics, but in the psychology, the philosophy, the mindset we want people to see when they hear Arteria or when they see anything from Arteria. So
this one is tough.
how rooted in Africa do we really want this whole thing to be?
Okay, as you already know, they might not know, but as you already know, Arteria's basic objective is surrounded about bringing artists to the limelight, with Benin in our major perspective, and that's something we both agree on every time. So anytime you hear Arteria, it's always going to bring you back to the Benin culture, which is in Africa. And there's something I don't think this is a general problem, but there's something I feel most times when you see some people's works. They're like, well, that person must be a white person, that person must be a black person, that person must be from the Europe or something. And most African artists paint those ways. So what we are doing is making them know that these artists exist in this space. We're making them see that these artists exist within this space to the best of their ability, pushing them to as wide as the audience can be. And we don't intend to break out of making sure that local artists within our reach, within Benin City, is not given enough recognition as we intended when this all started. So I think that's something that was quite challenging with our last event, but we are pushing. And yes, when you think of Arteria, you think of Africa, you think of African artists. Yeah, will there be white artists included? We hope to get there. We are growing a community of artists that will benefit the community that we are from. So yeah, that's my take on that.
Yeah, that's perfectly answered. I mean, Arteria is for Africans first of all, before we definitely go out. But then, of course, the idea is to promote emerging artists from Africa, from African roots, and then promoting them by Africans. So that's just basically it.
My first question will be, what do you think most people understand and misunderstand about Arteria?
Okay, that's a really interesting one. Yeah, so right now, I think for us, I won't say we are trying to find our footing. We that are inside the whole thing. But I think our audience are trying to really understand what we are all about. Yeah, because I mean, so far so good. We've had series of exhibitions. We've had a few talk shows. We've had majorly art exhibitions, and then people are trying to understand where Arteria comes in as a brand. Yeah, so I feel like that's something that we've not really been able to stretch because it probably takes more time than we currently have had so far. We're just going to 2 years as it stands. So I feel like that will be cleared out eventually. But then again, right now, the whole misconception is still around what we are about. Like we keep preaching about the fact that Arteria is a brand that promotes emerging artists. Yeah, that's been written clearly with what we've done so far. But I still feel there are a lot of persons who really want to get to see our program of events in that sense of what they can clearly distinguish from other art brands. And like I said, we are still working our ways to make that really clear. We're still working our ways to make it very visible to everybody who connects with the brand. So the idea is still ongoing. It's a process, but right now at the space we are, we've already established some current understanding with everyone who is interested in knowing us and who has been a part of our vision. And good to know that we've had some emerging artists come from us that are really doing really great right now. And
Yeah.
yeah, we
I
hope
want
to
to
have
call one
more.
of them's name.
Yeah, so we are really proud of the people we currently have right now that are
Yeah.
doing so well. And I mean, I think that's for us, it's one of our biggest realities that we want people to know us for. And that's already ongoing. And we believe that there are going to be more frontiers to cross. But we already have the vision. We know it for emerging artists. We know it for Africa. And we are pushing that narrative strongly. So I think that's just what I can say.
Yeah. Well said, well said, well said. I wanted to say some people like I think a lot of people do it every time there's this comparison thing and not
Yeah,
understanding that there are stages when you're building a brand, there are
exactly.
stages to it. So they're
Yeah.
like, oh, see so person doing this, and you're like, chill, just chill first.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
understand? We've done amazingly well. If nobody gives
yeah.
us our flowers, we take them by
I'm
force.
telling you, we're taking them.
Yeah, we hope to do more
Yeah,
in
we do.
2026.
Yeah, we do.
So your question.
Okay. How do you think we'll stay relevant without like chasing trends? Because I mean, there's a lot going on, and people expect you to just follow through with what's happening. But we already have our thought process, like what we want for our
Yeah.
brand, what we want to be seen as. We get some people are doing this kind of show, will you not like put up something for this? You get. So like, how do you think we can stay relevant without like jumping into everything we see coming up?
Okay.
Yeah.
First, I would say again, tied to the fact that I'm the creative director, and there's no time when I have really been a fan of trend, except recently though when I've been trying to trend on TikTok. But that's just for a reason.
Yeah.
But generally, as an artist, I don't think chasing trends is substantial in the long run. And what we are trying to build here is not a 2 5 year project. It's
Yeah.
not a project that would just shine and tomorrow they'll be asking, oh, Shebi they did numbers at one time. Shebi
Yeah.
they no, what we are trying to do is we are building, and in building you have to be constructive about it. You have to be intentional. What we're doing is intentionally selecting the kind of events we want to partake in, the kind of exhibitions we want to do, the kind of artists we want to work with, because all this in the end becomes the story that this brand tells.
Yeah.
So staying relevant is, for me, will be outlasting the timeline given to
Yeah, the
us by
trends. Yeah.
the public. So be
Yeah.
like, just give them 5 years, they go soon tire. That
Mhm.
kind of thing. So outlasting that makes us relevant.
Mm.
Come on, with our first event, nobody think we'll pull it off.
Yeah, true.
We did. It made us relevant.
Yeah.
And with subsequent events we've been doing, there's always this moment of, are you sure it's not bigger than what we can handle, but we've always handled it. And if we keep doing that, that's all that matters to us.
Yeah.
Understand?
Yeah.
What any other person's opinion about what's relevant or trends or the likes around it, I don't think it moves me from my end. I'm not sure it moves you, obviously.
Yeah, true. Trends are not what we're chasing right now.
Yeah.
Trying to chase sustainability. So
Yeah.
yeah.
This one might be a little bit tough. If the gallery disappeared tomorrow, what parts of what we built would you be most proud of?
Nice. I have a question similar to this for you, but it's quite different. Yeah.
Okay.
So I mean, I think for me, what I'm mostly proud of is the community we've built so far. Yeah. So I mean, I think the first year now is already like going to the second year. We have like a community of persons who have seen us so far so good, and we've come through at different times. So I feel like one thing I'm very proud of is the community we have within our space first. Then secondly, nothing can be taken away from what we've done already, like the level of work we've put in and the achievement we got through it within a very short time. I mean, I'm not trying to be proud or sound proud rather in that sense.
You should be.
But I mean, the kind of collaborations we've had with the short time, it's not one of those things that anybody can just say, oh, I pulled this off. We knew it was firstly by God, of course, and then beyond our community within our space came true for us all the time. So I feel like for me, one thing I'm mostly proud of and that can never be taken away, community and our achievements, those two. Whether Arteria closes down today, tomorrow, I'll definitely be proud of being part of something that was for community. And then, of course, we achieved it because we have people that we've added impact to their life. So that cannot be taken away.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Well said.
So
Well said.
it's just
Nothing to add to it.
what do we regret not doing early enough if we are saying we had a regret from any point? Yeah, so
I would say not starting on time.
okay, yeah.
I would say not starting on time.
Yeah.
Because I hate to speak from a point of regret. It only gives you some level of self-doubt and reduces the pace at which you're running.
True.
But there are regrets, obviously.
Yeah.
And one of them is not starting out on time. We've had this vision for quite a while before the first event. And it lingered, trust me.
Yeah.
It lingered. And I wish we started, if we started when we start, Arteria will be going to 3 to 4 years now.
Yeah.
So
true.
and having that in the books is good. Nothing anybody can tell me. Having time on your side, even if the events are not too much, having time on your side is beautiful. It's beautiful. By the time Arteria is 10 years, we won't be at where we are today.
Sure.
It's definite.
Yeah, sure, definitely.
It's definite. So not starting on time is one of the things that the lives that we could have impacted that slipped off our hands. Like I know people that left Benin to look for something like what we are offering currently.
Yeah.
And that's sometimes I just think about it. What if I started on time? What if we had like pushed on without holding back?
Yeah.
When we were really, really held back.
Yeah.
So that's
true.
part.
That's true.
That part.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, that makes sense.
But since we started nothing, I don't think there's anything.
Yeah.
Everything has been curated, intentional, and we've grown. We've grown. We have grown.
Yeah.
And a baby will walk, a baby will run.
Yeah.
A baby will turn into a man.
Yeah.
That man will have hair on his chest. And that man will be able to move walls.
Yeah.
So I'm not in a hurry. I'm allowing the process. That was a beautiful question. What kind of artist do you think we should never work with, even if it costs us growth? I know you're not familiar with the art space, but
I mean, we've had a few, so, so there's no need to like
all
we've
right.
done
What
we've done
kind of
stuff,
artists?
but
Not names now, like
yeah, of
just
course,
general
I definitely
genres.
won't be calling. Okay, okay. I thought you were talking about personality,
No,
but
okay, or personality. Anyhow you
oh,
want
okay,
to
okay,
go
okay.
about it.
Yeah, so of course, I don't know. I feel like I can't put a thing on people's art, because art is first of all it's based on perspective. The value is usually what you perceive about it. So there's usually no value to art. It can go like as wide as you can imagine. So it's based on how you perceive that thing to be valuable. So I'm not going to particularly say, okay, I don't think this would work for us, because um, eventually we've seen some incredible piece, both abstract and otherwise. So um, for me, I will just stick with personalities, because for us, for the work we are doing, we take people seriously. We take people's matter seriously. The artists, we are a big fan of them being favored within the market and then beyond that.
For today, this is all we can take. See you on the next episode where we'll be
Yeah.
treating the remaining 5 questions.
Thank you everyone for staying tuned. I mean, this was really a great time for us, and we would like to finish up all of the questions like we've stated already.
Yeah.
But do have a good one. Thank you. Follow us, like, and share when you get to see this.
Yeah. We love you from the depths of our heart. Thank you.
Signing out.